Alright, we are back with part 3. We just got the crown. So now we go over here and talk to Deckard Cain, who tells us we need to return to the Cathedral Garden. Awesome! What could we possibly need to do here? We need to enter Lorark's Passage, which, if you recall correctly, is what we came out of after we rescued Cain. But now we can actually go through this door. This really ominous-looking door. And find a lot of things. Yeah, the other awesome thing with rapid fire is it actually hits multiple targets, so most of my abilities actually hit multiple targets. Or that could just be the Nephilim Glory smacking multiple targets, but either way, it makes things a lot easier. Now, I do want to say this, I want to thank everybody who voted. It was actually going to be a real pain in the butt, not because of, keeping track of statistics, because there was only like 20-some votes, but until a friend of mine, who I'm not going to say the name of, chose Demon Hunter, literally 3 minutes before I started recording the first part, there would have been a two-way tie between Demon Hunter and Witch Doctor. And I'll be honest, I have yet to play a Witch Doctor. Okay, that yellow thing that I hit is a new kind of pool called an XP pool. If you can see that little orange square on my XP bar, basically what that is until my XP reaches that amount, I'm getting bonus XP per kill. Guaranteed. So if it takes like 80 million XP, if it were to say take 8 million XP to hit the next level, that XP pool will essentially be worth 2 million of it. Find more books. My beloved king lost all pretense. He sees the way to spend cursed past this treasure. Oh my jeez, it's another treasure pygmy. I am caught in the middle of a bunch of blue guys and I can't get out! Ah! Jeez, keep shooting! I feel like I'm in a nightmarish D&D game right now. Well, that was scary. Oh. The nightmare gets worse. I gotta go that way. Oh. It's a bow. You can always tell if the gear you're going to get is better when you pick it up, because if you see little arrows pointing, if you see little green arrows pointing up, it means it's better. You see little red arrows pointing down, it's worse. The more arrows pointing in one direction or the other tells you how much better or worse it is.
He manifested as a hideous skeleton. Gorash and my other knights were overcome at once, but I fought on.
We go this way. We find some barrels. Barrels are useful because they typically contain stuff. And you actually get a speed boost if you break a lot of barrels. Knock, knock. Oh, you came up to visit me. Okay, this dude's really, really strong. I mean, I'm seeing that I'm hitting him. But I also hit level 9, which actually gives me a new skill category, which actually gives me ability to get more abilities. And in this case, I have Vault. Tumble acrobatically to avoid attacks. Boom. That's what it does. I also got a rune for my entangling shot called the Chain Gang, which allows me to slow up to 4 enemies. Because it chains them together. The ability's actually called Chain Gang? Yup, the Chain Gang. Oh god. I can see John Cena fans having fun with that one. Okay, so we go up here and see that there's nothing. So let's go up this way. Oh, there it is. The yellow arrow of necessity. Which actually takes me to the level 2 cathedral. Or level 3 cathedral. Oh, you're not maintaining an incantation because you're dead. This is the Templar. He will eventually become a hireling. He will actually be a hireling that I will be using. The only bad part is that the Templar does need material too. Or need gear. So I'll also have to equip him. But he is when playing hardcore, he is a very good ally because he can heal. Where do they come up with some of these names? I swear, Legion the Gorgon?
earned the Templar Order. If it is the skeleton thing you see, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar.
Find and kill John Dar. John Dar used to be a Templar, but now he is a bad guy. We go this way. There's a weapon rack here, which gives us a melee weapon. An ominous-looking corridor.
Black magic bars our way, but the way Templar is forgotten. You were a Templar.
You're also dead.
The powers, please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the goblins' evil magic. Betrayal can never be forgiven. Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the sick. We find
Very well.
and on
And now I have a hireling,
so we find it.
which I can equip gear to, and also have him heal me.
A useful skill.
We're getting closer. Okay, we go this way.
As I wander, cursed by my once beloved king. Evil gnaws at my bones, and I cannot risk putting my beloved Tristram in danger. I fear to attain that which tears at me.
Knock, knock.
Pressure down.
Now, I'll tell you this, I do like a good story, and this game does have a good story, but let's face it, you don't buy a game where you just run around killing everything for the story. You never buy a game where you just run around killing everything for the story. At least I don't. Go up here. Oh, looks like I gotta go down. Oh, the music just turned ominous, so yeah. Now, I will mention this, though. This game actually did have an RPG. When 3rd edition came out, Wizards of the Coast got permission from Blizzard, or it's Blizzard asked Wizards to make a role-playing game based on Diablo using the Dungeons & Dragons rule set. It was, for lack of a better word, a very interesting book. Simply because of the fact that it had its own magic item table based on how magic items work in Diablo. So you could have a crossbow that grants you +1 strength, even though in D&D you don't even use crossbows to make attack rolls. Or the random armor that grants extra spell slots, or something like that. It was, like I said, it was a very odd little book. Still fun to read. But a very odd little book. We gotta be getting close. Because there isn't much more level to go through. And there's a treasure chest there. As soon as I hit level 10, I get what is known as passive abilities, which means that there's stuff that I can do that I don't need to use up my skill slots for, and I'm almost to level 10 now. So I should be getting near where I'm supposed to go. You would think how many times I've played this game I would memorize the maps, but I don't. That's the only thing that I'm not a big fan of with this game, is that all the maps are the same in the main game. So there's no sort of variety or surprise. The encounters are different, though. And that dude just talked about Crusaders. Ironic considering that class was unlocked, or that class became available with Reaper of Souls. Oh, skeleton's coming through the window. But a skeleton's in the closet, but that is ridiculous. Yep, a mighty adversary is indeed before us because they won't die. And they have the plagued ability, which means that they also drip poison.
A worthy opponent.
There's a thing over here. It's a weapon rack, which of course drops a melee weapon. I have been through this entire cathedral level, and I have no freaking clue where I'm supposed to be going. I swear if it's in the center. Come over here. Whoops. Is there a quicker way? Yeah. Excuse me for what? Darn it. Okay. Go back to the map. Okay. I gotta go to the center. Yep. I had walked by it twice. I know what I'm calling this part of the map. I'm calling this Where Do I Go? What Do I Do? But we're actually going to use this as our stopping point for part 3, because we're going to take this waypoint back to New Tristram. So that is going to be the end of part 3. We will see you next time for part 4, where I hope we actually get to kill the Skeleton King. Take care. Peace.